like to welcome you to my new series, How to Attract a Specific Person. In this first video, I'm going to start by saying, yes, it is possible to attract a specific person. And I'm going to sort of detail and outline some of the basics. And each following video is going to highlight a different topic to help you manifest a specific person. Now, I want to say that this specific person could be someone you have a crush on. It could be a friend that maybe you've always wanted a romantic relationship with. It could be an old crush, like say from high school, something like that. It could be someone you've never even met and someone that you just admire, that you would love to meet and you think, you two would make a great couple. So we're going to start by saying, yes, you can manifest a specific person. I believe that this is possible because I believe that we're manifesting everything in our life, whether we realize it or not. So the law of attraction is not like a way to cast a spell on someone to make them love you. That's absolutely what it's not. So if you're looking for something like that, this video is not the answer. Look elsewhere, because it's not about casting a love spell. It's not about voodoo. It's not about mind control, nothing like that. So what this is it's sort of about putting yourself in better energy, feeling better about yourself, setting an intention with the universe. What an intention is it's just sort of, it's an experience you want to have. For example, you would really love to go out on a date with your specific person and have a relationship with them. Something like that. You might even want to just, go on a date with them first and see where it goes before deciding on a relationship. You might just, be curious to see, if you two would be good together. Setting an intention is sort of saying, I would love to be with this person. So setting your intention is just like, making the statement. That would be totally awesome. That would be wonderful. I think that we are always sort of setting intentions to manifest experiences in our life. We have sort of a set of core beliefs that we carry around with us all the time. We're sort of constantly telling inner stories in our mind. We have opinions about our life and where we're headed and what we're supposed to experience. I believe that, it is possible to sort of set an intention to be with a person that you really admire and sort of, have an awesome relationship. So I think that we're always attracting things in our life, whether we realize it or not. And the key is to sort of set your intention for this specific person and to sort of follow through in your energy. Start to see yourself as someone who is attractive, as someone who is worthy of a relationship, as someone who is able to have these experiences. A lot of times when we want a specific person, that person becomes sort of the focus of our world and the focus of our daily activities. And this is one of the things that you are going to try to avoid. It's okay to manifest a specific person. It's okay to want a specific relationship, but you can't let it dominate your life. You have to live too. You have to wake up in the morning for you, not wake up in the morning because you're trying to manifest this specific relationship. So that is one of the key ingredients to being successful. Yes, I do believe it is possible to manifest a specific person. I think that we are always manifesting things in our life due to persistent thought. Thoughts are actually things. Whether or not we realize this or not, we're constantly, setting intentions by thinking of certain things, and we're constantly, drawing experiences into our life. Our life is simply mirroring whatever we are focusing on the most. So yes, I do believe that it is possible to attract a specific person, and I'm going to help you out on these videos. You're always setting intentions throughout the day. You're always having thoughts. You're always having opinions about things, about where you think your life is headed, about what you deserve in life, sort of your core beliefs, sort of the stories that you're telling in your mind throughout the day. These thoughts that you're constantly having, are just shaping your world. You're constantly connecting with experiences that validate these stories that you're sort of telling in your mind throughout the day. So, to attract a specific person, you first sort of set the intention. You say to yourself, I would love to go out on a date with this person, connect with this person, have a relationship with this person. Say whatever statement you like. You can even write it down on a piece of paper, maybe carry it with you in your pocket or something as a reminder. You just sort of have to set your intention once. And after you do, it's sort of like placing an order. You say to yourself, this would be awesome. Now, the key is, after setting this intention, you don't have to set this intention like 50 million times. You don't have to constantly, say it so many times or hold the thought in your mind, for a certain amount of time. You don't have to keep saying it. What you do have to do, though, is then when you go throughout the day, you have to make sure that you're not repeating a story that tells the opposite of what you want. So, for example, if you sort of set the intention, I would love to be with this person. I would love to, connect with this person more and see where it goes. So that's sort of setting an intention. You don't want to then tell the opposite throughout the day, which would be like, this person is never going to notice me. The person is never going to connect with me. That date that I want to have will never happen. Or what if, a lot of times these sort of negative what ifs. In fact, I made a recent video about positive what ifs, but a lot of times these negative what ifs, like what if this relationship that I want so badly never happens? What if I go throughout my life constantly being lonely? These sort of what ifs. So I would suggest that when sort of that negativity sort of tries to grab hold of you, that you sort of, take a moment to just pause and calm yourself. You can even empty out your mind, maybe even, just think of just empty space everywhere. It's better to have no thoughts than negative thoughts. So a lot of times when sort of those negative thoughts are coming, it's kind of impossible to suddenly just sort of turn them around to positive thoughts. So don't try to make yourself do this because it'll totally backfire. But you can try to turn those thoughts off and maybe just meditate and not think of anything at all. Maybe just close your eyes, maybe even take a nap, go for a walk. Sometimes exercise can sort of turn off these sort of negative thoughts. But the idea is, you set the intention, hey, I'd love to be with this person, and then you sort of avoid those contrary thoughts. Another way to avoid the contrary thoughts is by keeping busy. And that's something else that I totally recommend, is really positive and really beneficial for a situation like this. But once again, I do want to say that yes, it is possible to attract a specific person. In fact, if you look at success stories on the internet, you'll find stories of people that maybe had a crush on someone that then they got together, like so-and-so marries their crush. Like, do that as a test. You don't even have to make it law of attraction related, a success story. Just do a success story. So, a man finally marries his crush, or a girl, finally gets the guy, or something like that. If you think about movies, there's plenty of movies where somebody finally gets the crush, like somebody has a crush on someone and they finally get them. Stuff like that. So try to, remember that it is possible. It does happen. And it happens, especially when you don't obsess about it. You don't want to use the law of attraction as an excuse to become obsessive. So you always want to have a well-balanced life. You want to do other things. You want to think about other things. You want to care about other things. You don't just want to care about one specific person. And I think that's why a lot of law of attraction teachers do discourage attracting a specific person, because it does cause you to sort of, have that sort of tunnel vision where that's all you can see. The key is to sort of set the intention, and letting it go doesn't mean you're forcing yourself not to think of it, but it doesn't mean thinking about it like 24/7. You do want to think about other stuff too. And also, I do want to mention that, setting an intention like this, thoughts creating things, thoughts becoming substance, manifesting a specific person, is not some type of, mind control. It's not some type of, love spell, some type of voodoo. You're not forcing someone else to love you. The theory behind this is that you're sort of changing from within. You're changing your beliefs about what is possible, about what you can have. So you're sort of changing from within. So suddenly, you start to exude a different type of energy that you didn't exude before. And suddenly you become more attractive in a different way. And this person now notices you due to these changes. And it happens totally naturally from within, from out of their own free will. You're not trying to override anyone's free will. So you're trying to approach this from a place of love. And that's the only way that this works. And you do have to love yourself first. You can't love the other person more. You can't make them love you. But you can sort of present yourself in a different way. It's fun loving, that's happy, you've set this intention, you feel good about it, you're sort of avoiding those contrary thoughts, going about things, and then one day, poof, the phone rings, you get a text message, you suddenly bump into them, and you're going out on a date. So I hope this video helped. I am Veronica Isles. I do have a website at veronicaisles.com. You can contact me for one-on-one coaching. I do have that at my website, or you can email me at veronicaisles@gmail.com. I also have a wonderful forum, veronicaloa.boardhost.com. And I do have 5 ebooks available on Amazon. One of them is for manifesting a specific person. That ebook is Distinct Desire. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy this new series.